Hi everyone, in today's video, we are going to dive deeper into interactive brokers and learn how to place orders using Python. We'll start by displaying the full code needed to place an order and then break it down step by step. First, make sure to install the latest version of IBAPI library of IBKR to proceed further. So to install the IBAPI library, use the command pip install IBAPI. I've already installed, so I would be proceeding further. First, let's import the libraries from IBAPI and standard libraries like threading and time. Next, we define our wrapper class and our client classes. Then the wrapper handles the responses from the IBKR and the client sends the requests to the IBKR. So here we need this method is to display any error we get during the execution of our program, and this next valid ID is to ensure each order has a unique identifier, preventing order conflicts and allowing accurate tracking and management of each order through the IBKR API. This unique ID is essential for avoiding errors like duplicate order ID and for correcting handling order operations such as modifications and cancellations. And the order status would mainly be to get the status of the order which we have placed. So this is our client class which sends request to the IBKR API. Here we combine the IBKR client and wrapper classes into a single class. To connect to IBKR, we create an instance of our app using this code. We are creating the instance of our app and we are connecting to the IBKR. So this is nothing but the local host, and this would specify whether it is a paper trading or live trading, and this client ID would be any random digit. We need to start a separate thread to run the API loop. So this is a code where we'll be running the API loop. Next, let's create a contract for the asset we want to trade. We'll go into detail on each attribute. Here's an example of Apple stock. So this is the ticker symbol for the stock. This is the security type of the stock. Security type is which index we want to trade on. For example, AAPL, which is Apple, is a stock. That's why I'm mentioning STK. If it is an option, we can mention it as OPT and so on for other futures and commodities. And the exchange I would specify here would be SMART. And this is the currency which I want to trade on. Here, next, let's make the simple market order to buy 10 shares. We'll also break down this attribute of the order. So here, order action would be buy. If we want to give it as sell, we can give it as sell. And order type would be market. For limit orders, we can specify as LMT, or for stop loss orders, there are different attributes which we should specify here. And the total quantity would be 10, which the number of shares I want to buy of Apple. So now we place the order using the place order method, which requires an order ID, the contract details, and the order object. So as I've already told you in the beginning, the next order ID is used to get the unique order ID numbers, and the contract is we have already defined for which contract we need to trade, and the order, which order type and what action needs to be taken. And we would like to give a time sleep of 1 second. Finally, we will disconnect the API after placing the order. This function disconnects from the IBKR API. So yeah, we will run the main function. This is how we set up our environment connected to the IBKR and placed a buy, how we place a buy order. So let's run this program. Orderplacement.py. So yeah, we are executing the program.
Order filled.
Okay, so we got a notification that order is filled. This is how we can place orders using Python. Thank you.